Alright, so we're going to do a quick review on laws of exponents. Alright, so we just need to be able to combine like terms here. So if we look at this problem, hopefully we see we've got some integers that we were able to multiply together. So we have 3 and 4 as like terms. And then we also have the a's, which are like terms. We'll be able to combine those, and as well as the b's. So using the laws of exponents, we're able to add the exponents together. So when we do 3 times 4, we get 12. And then, well, a to the fourth times a to the negative 3 would be 4 plus negative 3, which is 1. So we just have a to the first. And then b to the third times b to the fourth would be 3 plus 4, so b to the seventh. So with this one, we're going to do the exact same thing. We might as well combine them. We could move things to the denominator for the negative exponents, but we'll just add them all. So 2 times 4 is 8. Then our x's, we've got an x to the fourth, an x to the negative 3 power, and then x to the first. So when we add these up, we get 4 plus negative 3 is 1, plus another 1 for the x to the first gives us x squared. And then the y's, we have y to the first, y squared, and y cubed. We add the exponents up there, and we get y to the sixth. Alright, so now we're going to get into some rational expressions here. So with this one, I think the first thing to do would be the easiest step would be to get rid of anything to the 0 power, because we know anything to the 0 power is 1. So we'll just simplify this by getting rid of anything with a 0 exponent. So now I'm going to distribute the negative 1 power to the 2 and then m to the negative 3. So remember that a negative 1 power on a number does not mean a negative number. It means we have to move it, if it's in the numerator, to the denominator. So now I'm just going to combine like terms and move things around. So the 2 to the negative 1 needs to go into the denominator. And then, well, the m to the third and m to the fourth we can combine by adding the exponents. So we get m to the seventh. Well, our last step would be to square everything and make sure we square the numerator and the denominator. So we multiply 7 times 2 and get 14, and 2 squared is 4. Okay, so we're going to start this problem off the exact same way. Let's get rid of anything to the 0 power, and let's go ahead and distribute the negative exponents through. So we end up with x to the negative 6, y to the second, and then our x squared, all over 2 to the negative 2, y to the negative 8 power. So now we're just going to move them around so we have positive exponents. So I need to move that x to the negative 6 into the denominator, and then basically everything that's in the denominator needs to get moved to the numerator to make those exponents positive. So now I've got 4, and then my x's, I'm going to end up with an x squared on top, and then I've got my y squared and y to the 8th in the numerator now. And then I move my x to the 6th to the denominator. Looks like I forgot to write down the y squared. So now I'm just going to combine my like terms. So I know my 8 plus 2 would be 10, so y to the 10th. And then if I have x squared on top and x to the 6th on bottom, I subtract them, I get x to the 4th on bottom.